So all boaters start somewhere, and it's the good, bad, and the ugly, and we decided that we were going to show all of it, embarrassing or not. So this is the bad. Back at the marina for the first time since we got back from our sailing school in Miami, and we learned how to properly tie fenders, so Donovan just retied them again. Everything else looks good. That poor solar panel, I gave it hell when I dropped the entire pop top on it. So you don't want to go sail? Dang it, not a good sail day. We don't want to get into trouble like we did last time with the currents. I mean, you can see a boat just went by, so part of that might... You tell him. What is it? Get some water. I am not a techie. I can't do a simulated video, and as you can see, I'm also not an artist, so this line's really not supposed to be there, but I wasn't paying attention. But this is our marina, and this is our boat, and normally we are parked with the bow facing this way and the stern facing this way, but this day was our first time with our bow in first. So we backed up, and instead of going this way like we were supposed to and then exiting, what happened was the boat came out and we couldn't get it to turn this way. So once we realized we had to do something because we were going to hit the boats back here, we just decided to push forward and just back up. So our bow is facing this way, our stern is facing this way, and we're literally going backwards. And as we're going backwards, we decided we were far enough and we could now turn. But we weren't far enough from this area right here. So when the current was hitting us, we started going forward, and it kept pushing us and pushing us until we landed here. Not too hard, so it wasn't terrible, but that's not our goal. That was not where we were wanting to go. We actually wanted to go this way to go out into the Port Royal Sound to go sailing. So we were kind of all over the place. So that's basically what you're going to see part of in today's video, because when we were about here, my brother was coming back from the bow to come sit with us in the cockpit, and that's when I realized we were going this way, and it was not a good idea that we were going this way. And so I put the camera down because I wanted to run up, and brace for impact if it was going to come to that. So I put the phone down so you don't actually get to see this part. But that's what happened. So fun times. And now back to our regular programming.
Ready?
Yeah, come on in.
All aboard.
Where do you want this?
You can just lay it under the that's the jib sail. Wrong way, babe. Uh-oh. And then you picked the wrong side because now you got this thing in the way. So today is April something. It's Sunday, and we are in Hilton Head. It's our first time out sailing since we took our course, and we are putting our 4 certifications to use today, except that the winds are all under 10 knots, so we're barely moving. But it's interesting how much we've learned as far as points of sail and how to place the sails in order to get the best wind. So even though we're going really, really slow, we're getting good practice. Leaving the marina was very dicey again today, unfortunately. We need to work on that. We were docked facing forward because the last time we sailed, when we had a really horrible docking experience, we ended up walking the boat back to our slip and we put it in forward. So this was the first time that we've backed out of the slip and it didn't go really well. And we hit the dock head on, like we T-boned it. So we need to check and see. I tried to peek over as far as I could to see if there's any damage, and I couldn't see any, so we'll check a little bit better once we dock. That's the really stressful part. This little 6 horsepower motor doesn't really do much when there's a current, and there was definitely some user error. We started going forward way sooner, I think, than we should have. We needed to, because when we came out of the dock, we were literally going backwards. We came out of the slip and we were going backwards. And we kept going backwards all the way out completely into the middle of the water, except we didn't go to the middle of the water. As soon as we exited our line, I don't know what that's called, like our finger or whatever it's called, our little alleyway that goes to our slip, as soon as we exited that, we put it into forward, and we shouldn't have done that. We're learning a lot of lessons, but unfortunately, there's a lot of chaos as we're learning, which the wind has gotten a little bit better now. We're moving. What knots are we doing now? 5.4. The sails are coming back down and we're heading back to the marina. That's when the butterflies really start coming back. It's amazing how many catastrophic thoughts can go through my head during this ride back. So I really just try to keep busy. I'm folding the sail, I'm doing whatever I can, even though I'm gonna have to redo it all anyway when we get back to our slip. But this is just my way, you know, breathe in, breathe out, just trying to get my mind off of actually getting into the slip.
Got some waves.
This is the face of somebody who obviously thinks that we should be practicing before even going near our slip. I know there's a huge learning curve in learning to dock a 40+ foot catamaran, but there's just something about docking a little tiny boat with a 6 horsepower engine and a tiller that just scares the hell out of me.
Are you in neutral right now?
Huh?
Are you in neutral right now?
It's going to take you away, so you're going to have to...
I'm trying to go up right
You're
now.
going to go that way. It's pushing.
And if it doesn't work, just turn around and start over.
It's easier said than done. Turning around is not the quickest.
Get it?
I'm turning it, Claudine, so we can go, okay?
Just go as slow as the motor will let you.
That's neutral right there.
Once you get in the canal, I will get into the canal. Once you get in the canal, the current won't take you anymore.
Yeah, I'm going. I'll start my turn here in just a minute.
Hi, how are you? I'll be better once we're in this way.
Turning too early, no?
No, I'm trying to get it because I want her to be able to get off and then pull us up.
Gotcha.
Turn a little more. Okay.
I'm turning.
The sailing part is so much fun. The docking part is always so nerve-wracking.
Thanks. Is this a swing keel? Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. I used to have one of these. Thank you very much.
Oh, not a problem.
Excellent, excellent.
We need to drop that.
Drop this one, guys. One. Hello.